Welcome back. It's time for this month's feature in our Sustainable Pittsburgh restaurant segment. Each month we feature a local restaurant that's kind to the earth, employees, and the community. And today we're featuring Sprit. It's found in Lawrenceville, in the heart of Lawrenceville. It's a former Moose Lodge, now known for its outdoor event space, herb gardens, beer bus, and of course, some incredible pizza. Today we're outside with their incredible pizza oven on wheels. It's so cool, or the pizza boat, as they like to call it. We want to introduce you, of course, you may know this. We have, Sustainable Pittsburgh Restaurant Program Manager Rebecca Bykoski. I wanted to get you guys in order here, so I'm lost on my pages. We also have a Sprit owner and founder, Tom Barr, with us, and Kelsey Sheridan, and you are the manager of the Rooftop Garden Project. Is that great? Well, glad to have you guys with us. And why did you bring us Sprit today?
So I brought Sprit out today because they are great examples of what Sustainable Pittsburgh restaurants do, and that is they are committed to providing some great impacts within their communities and our local economy, and also taking care of the environment.
And we've talked about this now a couple months about sustainable restaurants. Tell us about your program and how many restaurants are involved.
So what we do with the program is we champion restaurants who are doing these great things. The restaurants earn a level of designation based on how they perform throughout many different facets of sustainability. And we recognize them for that and then help to support them and help build and help them grow in terms of their sustainability performance. So right now we have over 100 restaurants that are designated, and Sprit has been one for, I don't know, maybe almost 3 years now? Yeah, they came on pretty early in the beginning when we first launched the program. So
Tom, I take it then that this is always something that's been very close to your heart to make sure that you guys are sustainable and working to help others.
Yeah, absolutely. Rebecca's been a big part of bringing us on board too. What we have today is our wood fire pizza oven, as you mentioned earlier. This is the pizza boat. We have our pizzaiolas, Dave Rath and Dan Mitchell here to help us make the pizzas.
Also the beard and mustache duo. I like that.
This is true, yeah. Laurel and Hardy, really, yeah. But yeah, so we have this for all of our off-site catering events, pop-ups throughout the city and whatnot. We've been here for 3 hours already, stoking the fire, making sure it gets up to 900 degrees.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
And so tell us about how you guys are working to be sustainable and how you're helping the environment and your employees.
Well, you know, we've been working with the Straw Project, which Rebecca's helped us get on board with, and also growing a lot of our own herbs in the backyard and looking to have a rooftop garden. Kelsey, who actually grows mushrooms on site, she's project manager of the rooftop garden that we're working on. And she can tell you a little bit about the mushrooms that are going to end up on the pizza later on. Okay,
I want to take a look at this too. Sorry to step in front of you guys. So Kelsey, tell us a little bit about your project and the herb garden and how you're working to kind of create a little garden on the roof and in the backyard.
Yeah. So this is a new project for us, the mushrooms. These logs right here are dormant, so they're not quite ready to be harvested, but it's pretty simple. We take oak logs, old oak logs, drill holes into them, and then use an inoculation tool to insert mushroom spores right into the logs, seal them up with cheese wax. There.
Who knew that's what you do?
Yep. And then in about 6 to 11 months, we have mushrooms. We've actually been able to harvest about 10 pounds so far from the ones that we inoculated a year ago. So it's pretty exciting.
I know you guys are growing a lot of your own herbs there right on site, and tell us about the rooftop, what you hope to do up there.
Yeah, so we're hoping to do, continue the herb gardens that we are already doing on the roof, and use as much as we can in the kitchen. Tom can explain a little bit more in detail, but we have about 5,000 square feet to work with. So yeah, all kinds of basil and oregano and all kinds of things that we use in the kitchen, and try and put it right directly into the food that we're making.
I know that people love hearing that. They like to know when they're biting into something where that food is coming from, and sometimes, like right at your place, it's coming from the backyard. So what are we making today?
So today we're going to be using house-made cheese, mozzarella and ricotta for a classic white pizza that we're going to top with some local mushrooms and some herbs that we grew ourselves.
Fantastic. Okay, so you show me a little bit about how to do this.
Sure thing.
Okay.
So basically just flap out the dough here.
And I know you said that mozzarella is actually pretty easy to make if you've never done it. It's pretty easy.
Yeah, it's true. It's quite fun. It's really satisfying. But it takes 3 simple ingredients: just 180-degree water, the cheese curd, and a little bit of sea salt.
Okay.
So we got to make sure we
And
put
then you
enough
get to
flour in her.
Play with the cheese curds.
Yeah, you get to play with it. Yeah,
it.
you really zone out. Really, it's Dave's a master at it. He wears about 4 sets of gloves so he doesn't burn his hands.
Make sure
Actually,
you don't burn your hand.
yeah.
You can burn your because the water is so hot. I get it. Okay.
I also use way hotter than 180-degree water.
You do. Okay, so that's maybe the minimum is 180 degrees.
Yeah, maybe 190 is the minimum.
Okay. All right. Good to know. And then what are you topping with? Just some oil?
This is some regular extra virgin olive oil.
Okay.
Some
And your
house-
name is Dave?
That's
What is
correct.
your last name, Dave?
Wrath.
Rath. Okay.
And this is some house-made ricotta.
I love ricotta.
It's great.
It's my weakness. Ricotta and goat cheese. Now, Tom, I know that you have a very interesting connection to the building where you're located.
Yeah, it was crazy. Like whenever we found this space, we had already, had the business plan figured out and moved in and started construction. And then only after we got that far did I find out that my great-grandfather was a member there. And so, like, it's been really important to us to try and carry that torch and make sure that the building keeps doing what it was meant to do 70 years ago, which is fostered life and culture and celebration of
And you guys
all
are doing
things good.
and you're doing that this weekend. You have a big festival coming up this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely. Annual Summer Recess. It's an outdoor food and music festival. A million different bands. Dave's actually playing in one of them. Ed Hockley.
I didn't take you as a band guy with that mustache.
Not the shades either, right? Yeah.
These grown locally, or is this something you just?
They're locally grown.
They're locally grown. Okay, fantastic. Rebecca, Tom mentioned about the straw program. Can you fill us in on what that is? Is that part of your program?
Yeah, so the straw project that Spirit is a part of is what's called Straw Forward. And what we are doing with that project is we are collecting used plastic straws from, there are 30 different participating businesses, organizations, restaurants, a lot of them within the program, that we are collecting these used straws from customers, and then we're taking them and making them into a form of public art, so upcycling them into something beautiful that we can use to create some awareness on not just the plastic straw, that being just the tip of the iceberg, but finding ways to start some meaningful conversations about plastic pollution globally, and what we can do to help improve that. So we're collecting these straws through different businesses, so you can go to our website at straws.eatsustainably.org and learn more information about where you can participate within the project too.
And if you're on that website, you can also find out more about other restaurants that are on.
And you can, right, yeah. And I think one of the biggest things we try to make sure we keep a point within these conversations is that we're not encouraging straw use, and we're also not saying that straws need to not exist, that plastic straws are bad and horrible in the larger sense of the way, yes, but recognizing that there are people who need them and access to them for medical conditions or also some disabilities too.
All right, is the pizza ready?
Yeah, we got it right over here.
Yes. That was really fast.
45 seconds.
That's all it takes. It's 45 seconds. Oh my goodness, take a look at that. Okay, well, we're gonna dig into this. I have a feeling if I bite it now, I might scorch my tongue. How hot is it? 900 degrees?
The deck is 900 and the ambient temperature is like over 1,000.
Okay, so we're going to wait until after the commercial break to try this, but we are trying it. I know Ron's going to be back out here later giving his forecast, but remember, keep watching here on PTL every month for more ways to eat sustainably at restaurants, being kind to people and the planet in our monthly sustainable restaurant series. You'll find a list of the participating restaurants at kdka.com/PTL, including today's guests from Spirit, and you'll find them on 51st Street in Lawrenceville.